Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm briefly doing an update on missing Nancy Guthrie. I will probably put this out on members only just because, and then maybe make it public later. So here's a few additional things that I picked up regarding Nancy. As I mentioned before, I felt like someone knew her routine and had been watching that area, that house, for a while. I feel like she was abducted. Obviously, we all know that, but that's what I'm getting. She was taken to one location, and then she was handed off to another person for her final destination. I keep getting a pair, which does usually mean two people. I kept hearing the word Arroyos. It's spelled Arroyos. This word represents like a culvert. You could say a culvert, but usually it's a watercourse. So it's an area that's dry most of the time. And when there's a flash flood or a really bad thunderstorm, water will cover the surface. I believe this area is off of a service road. There is a gate around this area, some type of gate that you can see from the main road. Now, I'm getting from Tucson, I get I-10, and then I'm getting around the border or in or around Phoenix, Arizona. So possibly she was taken to Tucson and then passed off, and then the person got on I-10, and her final destination could be in or around Phoenix, Arizona, but it'd be closer to the border of Phoenix, like the city limits, possibly near a culvert area, or again, the word I mentioned that fills up with water. It's off of a main road to it's a service road. This is what I have down. I have down number 1, number 10, number 19. I don't know what those mean, but I was getting them. Also, the initial C and the initial G. I kept hearing Gonzalez, but I cannot contest that this is connected to Nancy Guthrie because I was working on something else before I came on here to record this. But I am hearing Gonzalez or Gon something. Starts with, or Gonho, could be Gonho. But the initial G feels significant, and then I was getting C. I don't know how it resonates. Yeah, that's pretty. And I'm hearing something with Marana. I don't know what this is. Marana, or Marano. It would be spelled M-A-R-A-N-O maybe? Or maybe it's an A, Marana Red. I'm seeing R, Red Run, or I'm just going to say RR, but I'm also hearing Marana. I don't know what this is, but I'm sharing it. I'm going to share it. I'm also hearing the number 34. And then, of course, I'm hearing I-10. I-10 is very significant. That road is very significant in her case, I do believe. She's near a runoff, right? Near water, not in, but near some type of drainage system of some kind. I can't be specific to what. I just see water coming and going. And, of course, I hear it. It's damp. I see a utility. This area is it's utility. Gravels. A lot of darker, like sandy. These are graveled service roads that I'm getting. Give me a few minutes to get this. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit deep in thoughts. Well, I don't do a lot of true crime. Spaces me out. So it's utility areas. So the road is graveled to get to where she is possibly, or it's off of a graveled road. And it's a serviced, maintenance road because I'm seeing the utilities there. I'm also getting a no trespassing sign. There's several. No trespassing. This could be near personal property or a private property. There's a lot of power lines. I shouldn't say a lot. I don't want to exaggerate. I'm seeing power lines. It's almost like like this hum noise I'm hearing. So there could be a transmission tower, which is full of power lines. You know, it's that huge tower full of lines, silver or gray looking tower, transmission tower, and connect it to power lines. And I'm seeing this fence again. I do believe that Nancy is wrapped into something. I don't know what other readers are saying because I'm not listening to them, because I won't be able to do this for myself if I listen to other readers, but I'm seeing a tarp. It's a darker colored tarp. Could be gray, like a grayish or maybe even blue tarp. And I feel like it's strapped. There's a way you can strap it on things. And when you get off of this I-10 and you're right there at the border near Phoenix, or right at Phoenix, Arizona, I'm seeing this industrial site, or it could be a storage unit. I don't know if they have cameras. I don't know. You know, I'm a little nervous putting this out because I haven't done true crime in a while, and this was requested of me, and I just feel really bad for the family. All right, guys, so that's what I have. As far as a location time frame, I was getting spring. I don't feel that Nancy will be found in the next couple of weeks. I don't see that. I feel like it will be possibly April or even May. It'll be in the springtime. April or May, I think, will be the time frame. And I'm going to lean more towards the end of April, for first part of May, in this GC. Again, I'm getting the initial RR. I don't think this is a person. I feel like this is connected to a road or I'm getting red. I'm hearing the word red. And it's not connected to a vehicle necessarily. I mean, it could be a vehicle. It could very well be, but it feels to be more like a city or something. And then Marana, Marano or Marana. I do want to say that, with all due respect, the police and other agencies, let's just say that, the alphabet boys, whatever, somebody screwed up. And I said this in my very first reading, because I did one other short form reading a few days after she went missing, that somebody overlooked something. But I believe the way Nancy's location is going to be found to where she is will be through a cell phone log or electronic device. They may have their eyes on a person, or they may locate a person of interest and track their phone. Because interestingly, perpetrators tend to go back and visit or go into the areas of their victim. Now, I don't think that this person is doing that because they're stalking their victim. I think this person is making sure no one else is around, or just looking to see if the area is clear. But there's going to be something, I think it's going to be a cell phone trace that will locate Nancy, possibly. Another thing I find interesting as I'm making this video is I'm hearing crunching, gravel, sand, kind of grinding. Reminds me of tires, not someone walking or shuffling their feet, but like a vehicle going over the gravel. And it puts me in this frame of mind of a case I worked back in 2017. There was a little boy named Gannon. Long story short, I'm hearing the vehicle, the sound, and so it's possible that I'm getting this information because they may take a car or van. I'm not being shown what type of vehicle this is. I'm only hearing the tires. Looks like new tires, actually. But they're going to maybe take a vehicle and do some testing, soil testing, see where the vehicle's been. I don't know if that's possible. Well, I mean, it's possible, but from one city to the other in Arizona, is it all the same? You know, I'm not sure about how that works there. Most of it's sandy, it's desert. But there's different types of soil in different areas. So I'm wondering if that's going to be one way. Or they can even check for plants, like if there's any type of natural environment left behind in a vehicle. I'm not sure why I'm getting this. Probably sounds crazy to you guys, but I'm sharing it. And I'm going to end the video here. I do pray she's found. I am praying for Savannah and Savannah's brother. Yeah, I'm praying for those two. Because they genuinely love their mother. And they want her found. But I do see a pair. I get two people. Now, what's interesting is there's more probably behind the scenes, but at least two that are involved in the abduction. But there's probably more that did not do the dirty work, if you know what I mean. Okay, guys.